If you need to get a California apostille for a birth certificate, you came to the right place. My name is Rufus. I'm the notary dude here in Los Angeles, California, and I process a lot of birth certificate apostilles. Now, you're probably wondering, number one, what the heck is an apostille and why do I need to get one? Typically, you need to get an apostille because you're doing something with a foreign country. You're typically moving to a foreign country, taking a job in a foreign country, going to school in a foreign country, and before they're going to let you go do that, they want to make sure they know who you are. So they're going to want you to get a certified copy of your birth certificate, and they're also going to want to get you to have an apostilled. All that means is you need to make sure that you have a certified copy of your birth certificate. You're then going to take it to the Secretary of State, and they're going to put a stamp on it to authenticate it. That stamp that they put on that birth certificate is considered the apostille. This is what it looks like. Excuse me, looks like right here. You see the top here, it says State of California, it says Secretary of State, and below here it's going to have the information regarding your birth certificate. Now, the main thing that this foreign country is looking for is this right here. This right here is the apostille stamp, and this right here is the apostille certificate. If you look at this, the way they stamp it so it goes on both pages. So you have the actual certificate right here, and that red stamp is also going to appear on the birth certificate. If you have it done correctly, that's what the apostille is going to look like. Now, just because you have a birth certificate here in the state of California does not mean you're going to be able to get it apostilled. California is very specific with how they file and process these apostilles. You need to make sure that your birth certificate, death certificate, marriage certificate, whatever it is issued by the county clerk. How do you know? Well, if you look at your birth certificate towards the bottom of it, there's going to be a stamp, and it's going to be signed by somebody. So if you look down here, I don't want to give away my client's identity here, but if you look down here, you're going to see it's going to be signed by an individual. If you look down there in the bottom corner there next to that purple stamp, it's going to be signed by an individual. You need to make sure that the individual who signed that birth certificate is from the county clerk. If it's a health officer, if it's a city official, the Secretary of State most likely is not going to accept it. This is the biggest mistake people make when processing an apostille here in California. My name is Rufus. I'm the notary dude. I do a lot of general notary work. I also process a lot of apostilles, especially a birth certificate apostille. So that is what a apostille looks like here in the state of California. You have the red stamp. As far as getting one, it can be a little bit tricky. You know, you do your research, you find out, well, I can just go to the Secretary of State and do this. Well, there's a little more involved than that. You have to make sure you have the correct document. And with a birth certificate, like I said, it needs to be issued by the county clerk. My name is Rufus. My contact information is below. I'm in Los Angeles, and I work fast. If you want to text me a picture of your birth certificate and just ask me if this can be apostilled or not, I can tell you immediately if it qualifies for an apostille. Most apostilles that I process are done within 2 days. So maybe you're living out of town, out of state, and you're not in the state of California. Can you still get your birth certificate apostille? The answer is yes. All I need is the original copy of your birth certificate. It cannot be a photocopy. It can't be from the health department. It can't be from a city. It needs to be from the county clerk. So call me. My name is Rufus, the notary dude. My information is below. If you look at my YouTube profile, you can go in there and look at my Google business page. It's called Bulldog Notary, and you can see my reviews, some of the recent work that I've done. Any document that you have that needs to be apostilled, I can do it. Once again, my name is Rufus. Give me a call.